What's up, Tyler? Keith, somewhere.
Hello.
Plugged on. Still doing stuff. Social
Social
distancing.
distancing.
Yes. Doing things over the interwebs, just like just about everybody. But music's still coming out to a degree, and we're going to talk about the new song from Haken, titled Prosthetic. This is going to be off their new album titled, wait for it, Virus.
I did not know this prior to this video. I just knew the single. That's.
I saw that the other day, and I'm like,
You want to change that?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they can at this point. When's the album come out? I
June
forget.
5th.
Okay, it might be a little late to change the name. They probably got all the artwork and whatnot figured out. So,
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, just kind of bad timing there. But yeah, this is going to be their follow-up to Vector from 2018, and they said that Virus is loosely connected to Vector. We'll see what that means. But we like these guys a lot, and especially the album that kind of got us into them was The Mountain from 2013, which is still a masterpiece. And if you don't know these guys, they are a progressive metal band from the UK, and I like these guys a lot just because they do so much different stuff, but they can also get really heavy at times. They don't they're not the singing that Ross Jennings does is really well done a lot of times, and they don't really get super heavy a lot of times in terms of vocals, but they also just do a lot of really kind of original things, I feel, a lot of times, especially if you go back and listen to The Mountain. That album's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, that album's like that album's weird, but it's in a great way.
Yeah, definitely. So what did you think of Prosthetics?
I really like this song. I when you say that this album's connected to their last one, I can tell because stylistically the song very much sounds like something from their last album, maybe even a little bit heavier than their last album.
Oh yeah,
because the intros, I was very sort of surprised. I'm like, oh, all right, this is a little bit more in your face than their last album. Production wise, I think Ross's vocals they sound cleaner, more sharper in some ways. Like it's the one thing that I've always sort of it was maybe the one critique, and I know it's a lot of people whom I've tried to get a lot of people into Haken, and a lot of people are like, well, the vocals turn me off, and I'm like, I guess that's a stylistic choice, whatever. But I've always felt like the vocals always were soft, but now they kind of hit a little bit more behind it. I mean, it's still the same style, but I feel like they hit a little bit more on the song. As a progressive metal band, the song kind of goes all over the place, which is great. But I love it specifically. It's towards they do it during the second verse and towards the end of the song. They kind of put on this effect during the second verse. They put on this effect on the vocals. It sounds like electronic, which I think is really cool. One of those original ideas you were talking about, Tyler. They also kind of do it with the guitars towards the end of the song, and it's just this cool, just gives it a unique sound, and that's the thing that really sets Haken apart for me. For a lot of things is that no other band really sounds like them, and it's cool because they're kind of, especially the last two albums, are a little bit more metal, because even Affinity, which was the album before Vector, and I mean The Mountain is definitely a lot more of just a straight up progressive album. It's I wouldn't even go anywhere near calling that album metal, but Affinity you could a little bit, but then definitely Vector with Cockroach King and songs like that, or not Cockroach King, The Good Doctor. That's the one that's from that album with the big song. Right, Cockroach King's the other really good song. Well, they have a lot of them. Yeah. But there's just I like the sound. I do sort of wish maybe that they get more stuff similar to The Mountain, because again, that's what I think of when I think Haken. I go, boom, that album, and I all the time, any opportunity I get, I push that album down people's throats, listen to it, and and I really like Vector. I think Vector was my favorite album of, was it 2018? Yeah, it must have been 2018 when that album came out. So, I mean, if they do more of that, I'm happy. Again, the song's really good. I like the guitar work, all kinds of good stuff. Lead guitar stuff's cool, especially is that right before the verse? Yeah, there's like a thing that happens right before the verse, if I'm not mistaken. But good song,
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah. I was fairly blown away with this song and just how heavy it is for this band. Like, just kind of a simple breakdown sort of opening on guitar. I was like, whoa. Not something that they get into a lot, and I enjoyed just about everything about this song. Especially, I think the chorus is really well done. I think Ross Jennings sounds fucking awesome during that chorus. But I feel like this song, you could throw it on Vector and it would fit right in. So I can see them kind of tying these two albums together in some way. It kind of makes sense because it's still kind of the same direction. You had Know by Mouth, which was a song off their last album that was a pretty heavy song, and I have no doubt that there's going to be more of that on here. The only thing is I feel like the verses kind of lose me a little bit, but the chorus always brings me back. And then my favorite part of this song is the very end, like right after the last chorus, and it's just the guitars, like production wise, just sounds so cool. It's like the guitars are just kind of going back and forth, and then bam, the whole band busts back in. It's just the heaviness from the beginning of the track, and it's fucking really well done. And I do agree with you. The Mountain is such a perfect album that even with as good as Vector and Affinity are, it's still hard for them to compare to The Mountain to me. And The Mountain will just always have kind of a special place. So I have no doubt that this album is probably going to be awesome because this band just has such a great track record. But we'll see. I would love if they got into the weirdness of some of the stuff they did on there. Some almost like Gregorian chant sort of stuff, but then you have Cockroach King, which nothing sounds like that. It's awesome. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see with this. I'm looking forward to it. Always good to have new music from these guys. So yeah. Anything else?
No, all my thoughts there.
All right. Let us know what you think of Prosthetic from Haken. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.